All right. Welcome. Time to get started. This is the Origin Shard monthly governors meeting. Um, Waiting for people to filter in, um, both to my stream and to the meeting. My daughter is asking, who am I talking to? I'm talking to the people on the interwebs. Oh, and my youngest daughter shuts off one of my monitors. This is why they go upstairs when I stream. All right. The governor's meetings are mostly sort of a role-playing event. Um, King Blackthorn comes, talks what's going on. All the governors talk what's going on in their town. It's kind of about the only RP event I do. Um, but yeah, we're waiting for people to filter in, and eventually Blackthorn will show up. Hey, Eddie. I will try to stab some pixels. The last time I streamed this, though, I kept talking to chat and dying. Why? I just realized my map is... There we go. Map was all off. Pretty much. Being a small shard, these things are never that well populated. In fact, I don't think we've had a full host of all 9 governors the 2.5 years I've been governor. We'll see how many show up tonight. Hey, Martyr. Nice. Yeah, Blackthorn's Castle is pretty much a... You can't cast spells. You can't attack anyone. It's pretty much for the sole purpose of role-playing. So, pretty much you can't do anything here. Like, you can't even teleport out or in. You can cast 0 spells. And that's to support not everyone killing. Oh, there's Blackthorn. Nice. Baja server. I started on Pacific in December 97. Played off and on for a while. And I've played on Origin since 2006. Yeah, Emmy Feingold saying, hey, Caesar. Emmy used to be a guildmate. Um, that's why you have to bring your own wine. It's like kids' soccer games. You got to bring your own. There we go. Oh, sorry. I don't know what's up with this. There we go. I don't know what's up with this headset, but it automatically mutes itself. It's really bizarre. Yeah, that's exactly what the real microphone fun's from. This headset, I don't get what's with it, but it'll like randomly mute itself. Thanks for letting me know. Man, that orange is really hard to read. Yeah, no, this headset's actually screwed me playing a game of PUBG once. I was trying to yell to my teammate that an ambush and and it had just died. I don't quite understand it. It happens every once in a while. All right, let's get this started. After this, we do guard training, which is basically an obstacle course, and then we kill monsters. But first, we do this role playing event every month. I am the governor of Vesper, which I have been for 2.5 years. Um, Being a governor means I have to do this once a month, and I get to choose the town buff for Vesper. So any citizen of Vesper can get a buff, and there's like a choice of 8, and I choose that every month. Yeah, send it my way. I'll take a look. Really, only 3 governors. This is pretty sad even for our shard. But that means it'll go faster, and we'll get to go kill things. That would be a great town buff. um, but no, mine is +2 mana regen. The big one a lot of towns do is +1 faster cast. I don't build. I always build my suits with max faster cast, so I prefer mana regen. You might have to direct message it to me, Martyr. Um, I don't think my chat allows links, but direct message me. Oh, Magni Thorson just showed up. Yeah, he's in the same guild. I think we're the only 2 people in my guild at this point. All right, I'll take a look. All right, I got that text saved. I'll take a look. All right, let's get started. Yeah, one of the things on the small shard is to do the town buff, it takes 2 million gold a week. And you have to do trade, either donate money or do trade quests to bounce that up. And a lot of our cities are poor. Um, but that's good that Scara's coffers are overflowing. Yep, the rent is too damn high. There we go. Like I said, there's a button on the back of there's a button on the back of my headphones that I have to hit, but I don't do anything to actually mute it. It's weird. I just let them know that the repairs from the Titans are complete. The Titans was the 20-year event that flooded Vesper. Is it still there? All right. Now I'm paranoid. Every time I see my level go down on my mic, I think it's dead. It's just because I'm not talking. Yeah, calling me a professional's a pretty slim title. Yeah, I don't. Is that my? That my? Is that my? No, that was my client. That was weird. Yeah, that was my client being weird. Oh, we got another go. Yeah, what is going on with? It's only him. That's the weird part. Well, her. That's the strange part. Is no one else is doing it. It's yeah, it's kind of a neat effect, but yeah, that's strange that it's only them. I've seen that happen before, but it starts happening on everybody. That means your client's been up for too long. You need to kill it. But I try to start a new client from scratch every time I stream to prevent issues like that. Yeah, tycoon means so like I said, to get the town buff, the town has to have money, and one way they do that is through trade runs. And tycoon means they have done a ton of trade runs, like it's 50 to 100 of them or something. I think I've done like 8, maybe 10, and so 50 to 100 is a lot. Pretty much a trade run you have to run from your city to a random city on the map using no teleport um, spells. So you have to run. And the granted the land isn't that big, but it takes a while to run from one end to the other, which is usually what happens. Dark Lotus has been a governor for a while too. Trade runs I think are kind of fun because it reminds you of the map. When you're so used to teleporting everywhere, it reminds you what roads lead where and how to get from one place to the other. I think they're fun. I just don't do them very often because when I get to play, I want to do something more interesting. This is going to be a short meeting. Unless he has something else planned for the meeting, we're going to go kill things. I may have had a beer or 10 today uh, while I was watching other streamers, and I just got back from vacation, so I was taking the day off and may have had a beer or 10. Okay, I'm done with that. Welcome, everyone watching. Um, Lurk all you want, talk, whatever floats your boat. Oh, yeah, somebody's trying to trade. Right now, there's Valentine gifts out, and you have to go and each character has to go to a site, double click, you get a present. What happens is everybody wants to trade. I'll give you mine here, you give me yours on another shard. Um, Kind of a poor man's cross sharding types thing. Wait, why was there just a lightning bolt? That was weird. So right now there's a whole bunch of people in global chat. Trade you for this on this shard. No, it's lawn furniture. I'm not even joking. It's like a wrought iron table and 4 chairs with hearts on it. It's Valentine's lawn furniture. It's actually pretty cool looking. I don't have it in my pack anymore, or I'd show you, but it's lawn furniture. Yeah, there's like 9 hours left or something, so it's you got to get it tonight. All right, we should be done with this meeting, so let's go to boot camp. Boot camp's much more interesting, mainly because you're doing something. This is interesting from a role playing standpoint, but not interesting from a killing things standpoint. All right. Role play as angry villagers. Yeah. At one point, there was an event where you had angry villagers, um, and like they lit fires, and you had to put out fires and try and you had to capture them, I think, and take them to jail. It was a whole, forget what year that was, but it was a whole big event. But they were literally angry villagers lighting things on fire. All right, event on the 23rd is our next event, which I'll also be streaming. Uh, Fell event's always interesting because it takes a bunch of us who don't PvP into a non-consensual PvP area, and so inevitably some Reds show up and kill everybody. Damn it! Stupid mic. It keeps muting itself. I don't get what's going on. See, I need a real mic. But Jeanette won't let me buy one with I mean, I can afford a real mic, but I have to justify it. Jeanette's my wife, by the way. I was just saying, I don't know when my mic cut out, but I was just saying I try really hard not to watch my viewer count. Yeah, I don't plan on making millions on Twitch. I'll settle for affiliate at this point, which is I need 50 followers. I think I'll be okay with affiliate. Plus, being kind of a retro streamer, I'm never going to be a huge Twitch guy. Millions of pennies, exactly. All right. All right, last session of winter training. So the way the shard generally works is we have 2 months of training, and then the third month you get promoted in the Origin Royal Guard. So this will be the last one of this, yeah, February, and then March will get promoted. I'm a 1-star general now, I think. But you work your way up from basically cadet, lieutenant, captain, up through the ranks. All right, let's go. Oh, now we gotta wait for citizens to talk. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna be streaming Ultima Savage Empire, role-playing game from '92. I'm gonna start streaming it. It's sadly one of the only Ultima games I've never really played. That the other one's Ultima Underworld 1, but I'm gonna start Savage Empire and stream that and basically do a blind playthrough. That's tomorrow night's plan. I played all the main Ultimas all the way through, but the side ones I haven't necessarily done. So tomorrow night's plan is to start Savage Empire. My seat is too close to Dark Lotus. Dark Lotus has been a governor for a long time. He may be have been a governor longer than me. Who runs the spawns on this shard? Yeah, no one. Somebody new to our shard asking who runs the spawns. We don't have a big PvP community anymore. It's mostly people who do the spawns are typically PVMers that are trying to solo spawns, not PvP type people. It's been a few years since we've had a huge PvP population. Yeah, this capital D guy's new. Yeah, most people here are PVM. They just Okay, that's getting really bad. This is actually worse than usual. I don't understand what keeps muting it. Yeah, most people do PVM. PvP on larger shards like Atlantic, PvP is still really big. I don't get why this keeps muting. See, I need a real mic. All right, a month will be our. Oh yeah, it's February, isn't it? Does that make it exactly 4 weeks? Yeah. All right. All right, time to go to boot camp. All right, see us next month. Time to go to boot camp. Boot camp pretty much amounts to um, an obstacle course and then killing things. I really got to figure out what's with this mic. I don't understand what keeps muting it. All right. All right. Okay. So to get counted, you have to pick up a book. Yeah, the hand is kind of. I agree. Caesar, what is today? 2/18/18. Caesar 2/18/18. And then when the general gets here, you give him the book, and that's how you get counted. But I'm probably going to give away my shortcut through this obstacle course. I think the EM actually knows I'm streaming this, so she's probably going to look. But there's actually a really cheaty way through this thing that I found on accident one day. And so I'll show you guys it, and hopefully she doesn't watch the stream and fix it. Sorry, I got to keep thumping my mic to make sure it's alive. I really wonder what keeps muting it, because there's a physical mute button back here, and that's what I hit to turn it back on. But nothing I'm doing is hitting it. Those are force fields. Somebody got bored and put up energy walls. This is just role-playing Origin Royal Guard training. Yeah, I like this headset for the most part, but the random muting does suck, and so it could be that they have issues. Is General here yet? Oh, there's the General. There we go. Alright, I'm officially counted. I do like the Ultima Online music. Oh, of course, this is Ultima 9 music, I think, that's been ported to Ultima Online. Nice. Those are really all the macros you need some days. My meditation is space. All names is shift control. I don't have one for open doors. And attack last is mouse wheel forward. Yeah, attack last is mouse wheel forward. Attack back, mouse wheel back is target self. What shard did you play on? Yeah, I've bounced around free shards, but I've always had an account on the official shards. Yeah, the greater dragons is that's pretty much still the dominant pet. What sucks when you have a big group of people is all you see is like 10 dragons humping whatever bad guy into submission, and it's hard to get a target. It's a royal pain. But even my tamer, that's my primary pet, is a greater dragon. This might be a frost. The blue ones might actually be a new frost dragon though, which is a relatively new pet. All right. Before this, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Calvas Flam. Red Kitty. Some of the names people come up with for their pets. The Broker. Must be a trade run title. I haven't seen that one before. We got here. PK Action Barbie. Okay. Nice. Um, Taming is one of those things I always wanted to get good at. Yeah, it does. You got the yoga mats on the ground. It does look like a yoga retreat. Taming's one of those things I always wanted to get good at, and training taming takes a lot of patience. Chica Fiesta Land, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Something tells me that might be Meredith. Just a hunch. No, this is in this is in Malice. It's the new land that came with Age of Shadows, which is the point at which some people claim Ultima Online went downhill. which they may or may not be right. I could argue it either way depending on the day. But yeah, this is kind of a corner of malice. Luna is kind of up to the north. I've never heard my voice described as dulcet tones. All right. Oh, yeah, there's a big thing. So when you get promoted, you get a sash, and human and elf sashes and gargoyle sashes are not compatible. And apparently, people want to trade. I do need to upgrade my mic. This thing sucks. Actually, I like this headset. I just wish I knew why it quit randomly muting itself. Alright, come on, let's do the obstacle course. This may be the last time I ever get to cheat. REM, I think it's a her. I actually don't know. I've always assumed it's a female. But, might watch this. She knows I'm streaming it, so she might see how I do this. I don't even remember how I found it out. It was an accident one day. So the obstacle course is basically like 5 or 6 different obstacles, rooms, and the beginning ones are actually the hardest of them. Like the second one is the one nobody gets by. Oh. Oh man, it's been a long day. My daughters are selling Girl Scout cookies, so I've been hawking those all day. My reward for helping hawk Girl Scout cookies was getting to stream tonight, while my wife is taking care of the kids upstairs. Right now, I'm waiting to do the obstacle course. Girl Scout cookies is a lot of work, man. Especially when you have 2 daughters doing it. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Hobo. Who's Hobo? Must be a new guy. I know most of these people. Our shard's not very big, as you can tell. This is kind of the regulars. This is pretty much all the regulars right now. What? A matter to tend to tonight. What matter do we have to tend to tonight? Well, besides Barbie and Dark Lotus trying to kill each other. I'm assuming they must be in the same guild. Yeah, let's... I think we need to have more PvP betting. Dark Lotus is actually one of the good PvPers on a shard. Yeah, the first one's a maze with traps. The second one is a stairway maze with things that will kill you. I'll show you some of the later sections. But yeah, it's basically a really big maze that will kill you. The stairway one, which is the second room, is a royal pain because it's all based on the isometric view of the game. It's hard to tell where you have to step off to not fall to the ground. So it's like you have to be right here, step off, you'll land on the next set of ladders. If you're one off, you fall to the ground and have to start over. and it's a royal pain in the butt. I've gotten through it a few times, but it is work. And then the rest of them are kind of puzzles, like jump the stones in the right order to get through. It's basically a big maze. Time is of the essence. Okay, so he must have something planned. It's quite the set of armor he's got here, pink and blue. It changes every once in a while. It doesn't change every time. It's changed every couple of months. Alright, we going? Alright, let's go. Oh, those will just stay. That's no fun. At least go pretend like me. Alright, here we go. Alright. So we run past the moon gate. So here's the first room. It's a hedge maze. It's actually pretty easy. Our EM goes and changes it themselves. So this one's the pain in the butt. You notice it's all a test of perspective. Where do you fall to the next staircase? So, as long as it's not fixed, you go, bam! And there's a teleport. That's the final step of that room. And then this one, you basically just have to jump rocks in the right order, which is this. I go here, and I completed it. And so I skipped basically 3 whole rooms. I don't even remember how I found that out. I was bored one day and found it. And I imagine my EM's gonna figure it out. But for some reason, there's that square in that corner acts as the final teleporter for that room. Like it extends too far or something. If you look right here, that purple crystal is the final spot in this room, and for some reason stepping right there counts as that final thing. And so when you hit it, you bounce to the next room, and then you have to go through one room. You get nothing. You get bragging points for finishing the maze. And there will be a lot of people who don't make it through this thing. As you can see, everybody's starting over. I've gotten through it, but it's hard. This maze sucks. And it doesn't help that there's these monsters here that will kill you. Yeah, and then there's a room I miss, I think. This room. This goes to this room. And then you bounce here. But here will take you straight to the last room, which is this one. And then that takes you to the exit. No, I found that bug. I don't even remember. I think I was here practicing and I happened to stumble across it. No, I just tend to stream this game because I've been streaming events. Like I said, tomorrow night I'm gonna stream retro role-playing game Ultima Savage Empire. I pretty much plan on streaming whatever I feel like. Right now I'm into retro RPGs, so I'm playing those. But I'll probably stream PUBG, which I suck at, but that's kind of funny in its own right. Alright, now we're waiting for everyone to finish. California Games, hey, I have the Commodore 64 sitting here. It's actually hooked up. I want to stream some Commodore. In fact, I've got some new Commodore games that have just been released this year that I want to stream. But no, I have a Commodore sitting here on my desk. California Games, man, you just have to have stock and joysticks to play that game. The Nintendo one doesn't destroy joysticks. The one on Commodore destroys joysticks. Because it's all repetitive motion stuff. Math muncher. I was always partial to... What was I watching? I was watching a streamer the other day doing the speedrun world record of Sesame Street on the NES. And it was serious business. Somebody had taken his world record. And he was... It was NES Cardinality. And he was trying to get it back. And it was serious business, even though it's a little kid's game. I do really like the music in this game. Alright, now we wait for everyone to get through. Where is everyone? Oh, somebody made it through the second room. A couple people did, actually. Oh, a couple people made it through. They're in the last room. Maniac Mansion was a great game. I still like playing that game, actually. I've always been a role-playing game guy, but I like lots of different games. But I've always been partial to role-playing games. Final Fantasy, Ultima, Phantasy Star, all the AD&D Gold Box games, Pool of Radiance, Curse of the Azure Bonds. I like platformers, I'm just really terrible at them. Like, I don't think I've ever beaten the original Mario Brothers. I enjoy playing platformers, but I'm really no good at them. Alright. So now we're waiting for other people to finish. Bubble Bobble's a fun game. I tried teaching my daughters that game, but they struggled. It was actually kind of painful to watch. I've been playing. Been playing a lot of Spy Hunter lately. You want to talk about a song that gets stuck in your head? Do 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 do. Oh, that was a pain. That one's been stuck in my head lately. All right, come on. All right, well, now it's time to fight things, so I'll get back on my mount. Welcome, everyone. We're just waiting for everyone to finish the maze so our EM can send us something to kill. Yeah, Ethereal Mount. It's a swamp dragon. You can kind of see it at the right angle. I actually prefer my real swamp dragon because if you have armor on your swamp dragon, it will take 20% damage from you. It'll absorb 20% damage until the armor's down. The problem is when you die a lot, rezzing your pet's a pain in the ass. And so if I'm really doing something where I need to absorb a lot of damage, I'll go get my real pet. But for the most part, I run with the ethereal mount. No, like this, it looks like a dog. You kind of have to see it from an angle. No, my current goal for Twitch is to become an affiliate, which takes 50 followers, an average of 3 viewers, which isn't a problem. I've been getting that, and streaming so many times a month. Right now, it's the 50 followers that I'm trying to get, and so I'm up to 11. I'm getting there. There, you can see my mount better now that I'm invised. You can actually see it a lot better. Yeah, I've done okay. I mean, I do pretty well for mostly streaming 20-year-old games. It's just getting followers is the hard part. I can get 4 or 5, even up to 10 people watching out of probably morbid curiosity. It's all about getting followers that's the hard part. All right. Exactly. Who the hell is streaming Ultima? I'll go watch him for a little bit. I think that's what most of my viewership is. And I get a lot of people, oh, I played Ultima Online back in the day, and we'll get in a conversation of what's different, what's new, what's old. It's there's a nostalgia factor. They keep threatening to actually make a classic Ultima Online server, which I guess would be a lot like a classic WoW server. How's it going? Yeah, I caught you streaming Ultima 2 on Friday, Big Mikey Ocho. That game is all about shenanigans. Ultima 1 makes a lot more sense than Ultima 2. Apparently somebody's stuck, so Thor is going to help. It's not Nadini. We are just waiting for everyone to finish with the maze, and then we're gonna kill something. Yeah, I really like 1 and 2, but they are very different games from the rest of the series. Um, 3 is actually probably my least favorite, and then I really like 4, 5, 6, and on up. Uh, 1 and 2 are very different games, though. They're almost arcadey like, more than role playing like. I think I've pretty much killed everything in this game. Uh, there's probably a few things I haven't that take bigger groups that I've just never been in a big enough group to do. But at this point, I pretty much just do my own thing. I'm actually more into crafting than hunting these days. So I make a lot of armor for people. I sell a lot of armor, potions. I hunt when I need ingredients. I hunt to craft, basically. But I mean, that's kind of how I made all my money in this game too. Is back when this game was huge and there were lots of PvP guilds, I was basically an arms dealer, selling to both sides. I sold deadly potion kegs to like all sides of the PvP war, and made a bajillion dollars doing it. The only thing I do when I hunt is I have a Sampire, which is a combination samurai vampire, samurai necro basically, and it's sort of the one template you can solo lots of hard things. I've been trying to learn how to play her, like trying to take out. Yes, Ultima does. When you create armor, you can tag it with who created it. So I have lots of armor running around with my name on it. In fact, do I have? I don't know if I... Yeah, my gloves right here. It might be hard to see on your screen, but it says crafted by Lindsay, which is my tailor. Alright, let's go. Time to kill things. What? You want to join my guild and quit the adult video? Who even said that? Yeah, Thor said, you want to join my guild and quit the adult video. Hobo says, I beat it. I don't know. I walked into that one out of context. The sound that haunts me about this game is the running on the mount. Alright, even I'm getting antsy. I don't know where we're going to kill things, but we generally go kill things. All right. All right, we made it. It sounds like everyone made it out. I've died in this thing so many times before I figured out how to do it, and then I figured out how to cheat. And so now I don't die anymore. All right. Oh, crap. I didn't grab any apples. All right, I should be fine. I didn't grab any enchanted apples, which cure status effects, but I should probably be okay. What? Land on top of a building? What the hell are we doing? Apparently we left someone in the maze. One thing I'll never get used to streaming is I have my chat and Twitch channel up on another monitor, and there's a lag, and so it throws me off. If I catch it out of the corner of my eye, I see myself basically like 30 seconds ago. It throws me. Hashtag save Jace 2018. Apparently Jace is stuck in the... Alright, we are just waiting for somebody to get out of the maze, and then we're gonna go kill something. Sounds like he just died, actually. I heard somebody die. I did not realize I got tomorrow off work until Friday afternoon, so I'm pretty thrilled about that. I get to sleep in tomorrow. Now we're on a body hunt. I don't see her body either. No, tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming Savage Empire, which is a single-player Ultima game that is basically kind of an offshoot of the main series where you go basically in prehistoric times with dinosaurs and native tribes, savage tribes. It's one of the few Ultima games I haven't actually played. Really? You play free shard or official shard? Blame. Official was shard. Blame. Yeah, Savage Empire looks cool. In fact, I really liked Martian Dreams and Ultima 6. Um, and Savage Empire uses the same engine, and so I'm pretty excited about actually sitting down and playing it finally. No, this is Origin Shard. Atlantic is pretty much where you should play. Anyone who isn't playing on Atlantic has too much invested in the shard they're on. Um, I've got 12 years of house and stuff on this shard. Um, Atlantic's where pretty much all the action is. In fact, being on a smaller shard, you pretty much have to buy anything significant off Atlantic and have it transferred in. Because there's just not enough people, there's not enough stuff for sale. The economy just isn't there anymore. I'm here because, like I said, I have 12 years of stuff. I have a castle full of stuff that I keep meaning to build a tune on Atlantic so I can at least play over there, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Yeah, this is Origin Shard, so this is kind of the beta shard. We get the publishes first before all the other shards. Yeah. um. Well, feel free to ask questions. I don't know everything about this game. I don't think anyone claimed they can, but I know quite a bit about it. It all depends what you want to do, where to start. If you want to PVM solo, look at a Sampire. That's pretty much the most powerful PVM class there is. Like I said earlier, I'm trying to learn to play mine. I have one, but I haven't had the time to learn to play it very well. Alright, that took way too long. That took a long time. Alright, let's go. I don't know where we're going, but... Alright. Geronimo. Okay. Speaking of savages... Yeah, I'm not getting down yet. Are we just killing savages? Alright, fine. I don't... Is our point really here to slaughter the natives? Okay. We are in Central Ilsh right now. Oh, there is a Paragon. Alright, now here's where I start to struggle. I have to pay attention to chat and not die. I'm actually really bad at that juggling. The main reason I usually come down here is to harvest tribal berries, which can be used to make tribal paint so that they don't attack you, but I mainly... but you can also use them in various cooking ingredients. And so I'm usually down here farming them. Ridgebacks. The Ridgeback always looked funny. It's an interesting mount, but it's kind of funny looking. At some point, the EM will actually throw something significant for us to kill, but sounds like right now we're just mowing down savages. Yes, there are still power scrolls. The only significant difference now between power scrolls then and now is there are scroll binders, which means you can what the, my EV is gone. My EV icon disappeared. Hold on a sec. Is that now you can actually combine, so like 20 105s can be combined into a 110 and 15 110s can be a 115. So pretty much all you can buy anymore is 120s. Because nobody sells lower ones until they can make a 120. But they're pretty much the same mechanism as they always were. Other than with the new taming changes, you can actually use power scrolls on pets. I am not a proficient tamer, so I don't exactly know how all that works. My tamer is basically for taming swamp dragons, so my other players can ride them. Do I even have a... There we go. There's a tag. Am I the one fizzling? Why do I keep fizzling? The only other new thing besides power scrolls is masteries, which are another thing you get via PvP. Basically, they're additional skills once you have over 100 in some skill. Like I have a, I'll show you in a second. Like right now I have a mastery of enchanted summoning, so I get plus 15 stamina regen and plus 1% hit point for, that's a passive mastery, but I can also select other skills. Death Ray, Ethereal Burst, because I have a magery mastery. What else is attacking? I don't think I even got... I don't think I got... Yeah, I don't think I got... Oh, I did, but there's nothing good here. I pretty much only pick up something with artifact or higher, and yeah, there's nothing good here. It's a lot to learn. Obviously, you probably know about UO Guide. It's not the most up to date, but you can get most of it there. Some of the walkthroughs on UO.com are actually pretty good. A lot's changed in 10 years. There's no doubt about that. This game is definitely not the same game it was 10 years ago. Man, whatever these things are, keep dispelling my EVs. So mostly, while it says I'm fighting a Savage Rivback, hey, what's up, King Sledge? How's it going? Just doing my thing right now, doing a monthly Origin boot camp training, which is basically the EM throws monsters at us and we kill them. Yeah, while it says I'm killing a Savage Ridgeback, it's some other monster that our EM has masked as this Savage Ridgeback. When it's really big monster, it's usually a Crimson Dragon, but I don't think these are Crimson Dragons. They're going down too easy. Apparently there's some PvP drama going on in global chat. Somebody smack talking that somebody's doing a spawn while everyone's at this event where no one's gonna come raid them. I am on official. I'm on EA Origin Shard, and I'm in Central Ilsh right now, which is the land that came out with the third Dawn expansion. Wait, we got more than one? What's happening here? Welcome, everyone. We're doing Origins monthly Royal Guard training, which is EM throws things at us to kill. It's, one of our monthly events. Someone's using a hashtag making UO great again and posted a Twitch link. I don't know. Apparently some PvP video on Twitch. Welcome, everyone's tuning in. Sorry, someone's making noise. I don't know who it is. Might be one of my kids sneaking down here. Whatever we're fighting dispels EVs too fast, so I'm just casting Flame Strike at this point. I'm just wasting mana on EVs. My bike hasn't cut out in like a half hour, so it's about ready to. Those of you just tuning in, my mic keeps cutting out, so if it cuts out, let me know, because I don't notice. Oh, I'm out of mana. Crap. I'm also out of pop. I think I'll live. Anything good? No. Nothing good. Oh, no. Lesser artifact. I'll take that. Welcome, everyone. Appreciate the view. If you like what you see and want to see more, feel free to hit the follow button. I gotta pimp the stream. If not, no big deal. No, this is actually Origin. It's the beta shard, and it's really a small population at this point. Like I was saying earlier, anyone coming to the game new or starting over should go to Atlantic. Those of us who aren't on Atlantic, it's usually because we have decades of stuff on our current shard, and that's the case with me. You know, I've got 12 years of castle and stuff on this shard, and it'd just be too much work to move at this point. But I know everyone on this shard. It's got a small town feel, and so I like it here. And some people like the small town feel. If you like kind of doing your own thing and knowing everybody, most everyone on the shard, it's a great shard to be on. Blame, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I try to stream a couple times a week. Ultima Online's usually at least one of those. Sometimes more Ultima Online. I tend to stream, when I'm not streaming Ultima Online, I'm streaming retro RPGs. But I try to stream 3-4 times a week. Why am I not? Oh, there it is. Like, my plan is tomorrow evening to start streaming Ultima Savage Empire, which it's kind of funny we're in the Savage camp in Ultima Online right now. But it uses the Ultima 6 engine, and the avatar gets sent kind of back in time and has to figure out how to get home. And it's the Ultima 6 engine, and it was kind of a sort of a spin-off of the main Ultima series. But it's one Ultima that I've never really played, and so I'm looking forward to starting it and basically doing a blind play of it. And we'll see how long that takes. Mostly what I do when I play Ultima is I'm usually in the Stygian Abyss farming ingredients for imbuing. Imbuing's a new skill where you can actually add customize armor with your own properties, mana regen, faster cast, and you can actually build armor to exactly how you want it, but it takes special ingredients from special monsters, and so I'm usually farming those in Stygian Abyss. My primary enjoyment of this game is crafting. I hunt in order to get stuff to craft. My mic is not cut out on me in a half hour. I really got to figure out why it keeps cutting out. A good moneymaker template, I'm partial to mages, mostly because for a lot of money making, you can just drop EVs and invis and kind of just, you can go to goblins or any of the Stygian Abyss mini champs, drop 2 EVs and viz and basically collect the gold. That's my play style. I think for a lot of cases, straight melee would also work. Any form of paladin template, samurai Bushido template. But I'm partial to mages. You get an LRC suit, you drop your blade spirits, even if you can't run EVs, blade spirits and invis, and you can pretty much just collect gold. Especially goblins and Stygian Abyss. I've had crafters that can make a bunch of money at goblins, and they can barely cast EV and invis. But that is a really hard question, because it really depends on what you're good at. I'm kind of a terrible melee player. I have them, I can play them, but I'm not particularly good at them. Mostly because I have to do too much too fast, whereas a mage, when you're not doing PvP, a mage, you have a little bit more room for error in getting your spells off, whereas melee, you're getting thumped on, and you've got to, basically everything's in a hurry. Now, mage is a PvP, that's the case too, but I'm terrible at PvP. Even when I was in a PvP guild, I did spawn while other people defended. I am out of mana. And I can't meditate. Alright, guess I'm taking a break. a lot. It's hard with these events because you never actually know what monster you're fighting. You know, it says Savage Ridgeback, but it could be anything that the EM put as a Savage Ridgeback. When you know what you're fighting, I'm usually better off casting Lightning or Fireball, which is way less damage but way less mana, and I can cast it pretty much forever. But when you don't know what you're fighting, you don't even know if those lower level spells are going to do anything. Alright, what are we killing? Still just mowing down savages, apparently. One to the north. What? Must be this. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Just doing a monthly event moderator event where basically the regulars on the shard mow through whatever monsters our EM sends us. Nothing wrong with that. It's fun. It's fun. It's easy. You get to socialize. For a shard like this where a lot of people are solo players, it's a fun time to see everyone. Yeah, somehow, funny story, I got talked into trying to run the Big 20 this year, which is a speedrunning competition of 20 NES games in a row. I am not a speedrunner, and I'm terrible at platformers. And so, basically, my goal is don't be last. I'm not even sure I can finish, but my goal is to rage quit later than somebody else. It's the first weekend in March. We'll see how that goes. I don't know what I was thinking. Because I've been watching, like, the guys who are likely to win it training. It's like I am so not even in their league. Alright. What else we got? Oh. Thanks for tuning in, people watching. I appreciate it. Vec the Savage. There he is. Let's see if I can lay down EVs. Okay, they're not going anywhere. That's weird. That's really bizarre. Oh, there one goes. Oh, hold on 1 second. Gotta say goodnight to my kids. Alright, I'm back. One thing about these events is I stream them during... Usually I stream after my kids are in bed. But these events, I don't have that luxury. So I generally have to do double chores before, the day before, day after for my wife to put them to bed. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, being in this building kind of sucks. Welcome, everyone. Oh, appreciate the views. Any questions, feel free to ask. Lurking's cool too. Whatever. When I'm usually watching Twitch, I'm usually lurking too, so there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, it's been a weekend. Luckily, I get tomorrow off, which I'm pretty excited about. Considering I didn't know I got tomorrow off until Friday afternoon. Made this weekend even more awesome. Wait, why am I stuck? Okay. This may be a Crimson Dragon. This is probably a Crimson Dragon in disguise. I will admit I often play this game on mute, um, simply because the sounds are so repetitive. There's not a lot of Dexers, so you don't hear the tink, 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 tink over and over. Yeah, it's a Crimson Dragon. But you do hear the, is that a dragon attacking? The arc, arc, arc. Oh crap, I am poisoned. And something is attacking me. Yeah, I've spent a lot of years playing this game on mute. There are times where the sound is useful, and there's a time where the sounds will drive you up the wall. I like the music, though, but some of the sound effects are... Like, you walk into the guy's house, and he's got every statuette turned on that was ever made, and yeah, it's bad. Hey, ma bro. How's it going? Ah! And this is why I wish I would have brought enchanted apples. I don't really care about weaken. Curse sucks, though. And I did not bring any apples. Nice. How long you been playing? Nice. Um, with breaks, I've been playing since '97, but continuously since 2006. Before that, I was kind of off and on, college, all that fun stuff got in the way. And here's where I usually die. I go to loot the Crimson Dragon, and if you're not paying attention, they have damage. So I'm usually digging through the corpse and quit paying attention, and I end up dying. Someone keeps healing me, though, so I'm not going to complain about that. I just dig around for anything with artifact in it. Well, non-cursed artifact. Even if it ends up not being particularly useful, I can always unravel it for ingredients. Uh-oh. Alright. Yeah, we got a couple more of these to fight, and then the event will be over. They're usually about 2 hours long. Which always gets me in trouble because I tell my wife, oh, it'll be about an hour. And 2 hours later. you. I don't know what this is, but it's stronger than the other things we've been fighting today. Oh! Damn it. I didn't think I was that low. Whoops, wasn't paying attention. Except for this guy's gonna try and kill me. Alright. Alright. Well, that was unfortunate, but it happens. Like I was telling my daughter the other day, who was complaining she kept dying in whatever game she was playing. I had to inform her the reason I know what I'm doing in this game is I have died more than she can possibly imagine. I have died, I have lost my body, I have lost stuff. And, you know, you die. You live, you learn. I mean, I remember a time back before I really understood insurance. I lost an entire suit of armor. Well, I guess I would have done that pre-insurance too. But you didn't tend to have very big sets of armor. I remember when insurance first came out, and I didn't really understand it. And I lost like a whole suit of nice armor because I went somewhere I had no business being and died and couldn't get my body back, and it was bad. Come on. Welcome, anyone watching. We are just doing monthly EM event, which means the EM throws monsters at us and we kill them. Well, you missed the maze earlier, but there's a big obstacle course, basically, the EM puts us through, and then we go kill things. I see young players from time to time. I see them. I don't see them a lot, but we still get a lot of new players. A lot being, oh, damn it. I don't even know what happened there. Oh, the biggest problem with UO from a getting started point of view is it is not easy to get started. It is so open-ended that somebody just sitting down, there's not even one place you can go to learn. You pretty much have to find somebody to help you and teach you, which is... Oh, come on. But I do see young players. I've helped some people out on my shard. built them suits of armor like LRC armor so they can train magery faster. But they do exist. It's just getting started has got to be hard. The new player experience is kind of okay, but it's still not great. I don't think it ever was particularly good. But I love this game, and I actually love helping people play this game. The reality of the matter is I don't know how much longer this game will exist. Well, with free shards, it'll probably exist forever. But how long the official game will last, who knows? Some people would argue they never expected it to last this long. And so I enjoy it, and any new person, I'm all for helping. Because new players are a good thing. I don't think I got looting rights. Oh, I did. Who knew? I actually didn't think I got looting rights. Alright, good enough. Alright, that is it for this event. Alright. Got some gear. I'm going to go drop it off. Well, my guild is very small, and it's mostly just me. We have an inbox to drop things off, which basically means I drop it off till I come sort it. Is that a Reaper? Yes, it is. Trees shouldn't move. This is my guild house. We're all really old school, so all of our houses are in fell, which on our shard isn't a big deal because there's just not that many people. This is up above Minok. My house, also in fell, is just east of Vesper, out on the point, which was one of the reasons I ran for Vesper governor is because I'm near Vesper. Oddly enough, my daughter actually has the exact castle in the exact same spot in Tram. This is my house. It's not necessarily pretty, but it's mine. And I placed it 12 years ago, I think. And I actually placed it. I actually found IDOC Castle and watched it fall and placed the castle in its place. All right. Okay. Oh, so I appreciate all the views. I really do. If you liked what you saw and want to see more, hit the follow button. It would really help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. If not, that's cool too. You can always look for me streaming. Like I said, tomorrow night I'm going to start streaming Savage Empire, which is one of the few Ultima games I haven't really played. I'm a retro RPG guy. Ultima Online's actually kind of a new RPG for what I normally stream. But I stream lots of different things. So, I appreciate the views. I hope everyone has a good night, but I have to call it a night. So, until next time, thank you.